Okay, let's see. Is this working? Yeah, that's about right. Okay. Um, let's see if I can fix this flickering. No time for that. Okay. Oh, okay. So, this is the... Okay. Let's try again. I know what's wrong. Let's see, are we back yet? Okay. Let's see. We good? Are we good yet? Let's see, are we back yet? Okay. So, welcome to my stream, and this is going to be a stream where I'm going to be showing off a game when I made when I was 10 for a competition where there was only 3 people entering, but I'll reveal what place I got at the end of the stream. So the theme of this competition was oxymoron, and the definition of that is, let's look it up real quick. The definition is too complicated, but it's pretty much where it's a series of words which kind of contradict each other. I don't know a good example. And when I was 10, I didn't understand it either, so my game didn't really fit the theme. So the theme of my game essentially is there's a planet where everyone on the planet is like, if you see the background of this window, that's a picture of it. It's like a planet which is on fire. So they're able to live in the fire, but they can't stand the cold, except for the main character who is. And it's the main character's job to save the world. So let's get right into it and hit play. So let the adventure start. There I was, being born on the planet Ore in the lab. I was in the lab because they needed someone to be tested on. I was the person at age of 1 day. I noticed something green next to me. It was a shot. When I got the shot, the doctor said to my parents, "This shot is abnormal. Shot, it contains the DNA of a human." Then, I felt weird. 15 years later. I was at my grandma's house. She was telling me a story. On this planet, if Orions come in contact with snow or water, we have an allergic reaction. The shot you got 15 years ago made you 50% Orion and 50% human. If you come in contact with snow or water, you do not have an allergic reaction. On this planet, before there was Orions, this planet was covered in ice until the first Orion traveled to the center of the planet Ore. When he was in the center, there was a heat control. It was jammed on the coldest temperature. He turned it with all his might. Then it turned all the way to the warmest temperature. Then it got super jammed. He could not budge it at all. The weather machine was also super jammed. 1 year later, I was at my grandma's house. Grandma: "Oh no, it's snowing outside." Grandma: "Why is it snowing?" "I do not know." "Can you, Jared, solve why this snow is coming down? I wonder what happened to the guy in the legend." "Jared, also see what has happened to the guy in the legend." Mr. X1: "Help me, I'm trapped in the snow. Grab this suit next to the snow, use it to melt the snow. There's a few side effects though." Okay, so you're this yellow guy and you can hop around. And apparently you have to hit this blue box to get the power up. This power-up is the Fire Ride suit. How to use. Press spacebar, then you can ride on the fireballs and ride them up. You do not have to ride them. Another way to use. Get next to a piece of snow, press space, it will melt the snow. Okay, now the snow particle is probably gonna make the stream all blurry, which kinda sucks, but it gives you that like decade ago video quality nostalgia, I guess. Anyways, so at the top left of the screen there's a health bar, so you can take damage, and if you lose all your health you die and restart the level you're on. And then there's also a power meter, so when you use whatever power up you have, it counts down, and once it reaches 0, you can't shoot it anymore until it recharges back up, which happens when you stop using the power. So over here we need to save this guy, and we can fit underneath this for some reason, but we can just melt this with the fire. That's pretty simple. And then for some reason these like tractor beams come shooting down, which like sucks them up. Not quite sure what it's supposed to be, maybe like some sort of teleportation device. Thank you for saving me. Bye! Okay, so this is like the first actual level. So we have these snowballs going back and forth, and it's our job to go up. As mentioned before, it's called the Fire Ride suit because you can actually ride it up. Now, you don't have to destroy these snowballs, they'll just do some damage to you if you collide with them. So in that case, it really smashed into me and I lost all my health and it restarted. So if we go up here, there's the destroy buttons, and pretty much this whole game is about finding these destroy buttons, hitting them, and then going to the next screen. This one's a little bit more complicated. You have to make your way up. Now, a lot of these levels are really easy if you kind of cheese them. For example, you can just run along the bottom and shoot fire, and it kind of clears all of them out. Which isn't the best, but whatever. Yeah, this level is pretty simple. You just make your way up, find the destroy button, and here we go. We're on to the first boss. I am the Tiki that controls snow. You are going down. You are going down just like this other person I captured. Help, melt the snow, and burn up the boss. Okay, so this is the first boss fight. We have a Tiki at the top that's going left and right. We need to save this guy on the right side of the screen who's been trapped by him. Now, unfortunately, most of these boss fights are really simple, and you can really just hold spacebar to win. There's not much to it. No, you beat me. Okay, so we have another tractor beam. There's also these save cubes which you can click on. So, let's click on one of those. Okay. Thank you for saving me. I can go back from here. Do you want to move on? Yes, we do. Mr. X2. Help me, I'm surrounded in water. Grab the suit next to the drops of water. Use it to make the droplets be absorbed. Okay, so I'm not sure if you noticed this, but the background changed, so now part of the planet is blue, and that's symbolizing it's like the planet's cooling down, so we have to hurry. Now, what I don't quite understand is why it's now snowing, or sorry, it's raining instead of snowing. You'd think if the planet was getting colder, it would go in the opposite order, but oh well. Grass suit. How to use. Press B to shoot left, press N to shoot right. Then if it touches water, the water will be absorbed. You can jump on the grass and ride them. Okay. So let's use this, and it's pretty simple. And there. Now for some reason, you have to hold a button for this guy to be like sucked up the tractor beam. I'm not quite sure which one is intentional, but it is what it is. Thank you for saving me. You can keep the suit. I can get back to town now. Thank you for saving me. Bye. So this game does get a little repetitive, unfortunately. There's some unique levels, though. So here we go. It's kind of a sideways variation of one we've seen before. Let's go to the next level. Now this level is a little dangerous, because you can get soft locked. These bricks smash into you. Let's try our best not to get soft locked. And hit that destroy button and go back. Okay, this level I believe the first one, which has 2 destroy buttons. That's pretty simple. How to figure out what we need to do. We just go to the destroy button, which we're able to access. Then go to this other destroy button, and that's it for the level. Can now make our way out. Okay, on to the next boss. You are never gonna defeat me. Okay. So now this boss just teleports around. So you could do that, or you can kind of just go up and down. In these boss fights, your power-up is unlimited, so there's really not much risk from just spamming. No, you beat me. My other friend will stop you, and if not, will stop you. Oh no, I'm disappearing. Okay, let's hit that save box and move on. Now the planet got even more blue. Okay, Mr. X3. Help me, I'm surrounded in ice. Grab the suit next to the drops of water and use it to make the ice shatter. Okay. Now that doesn't quite look like ice. It looks more like a crystal or gem or diamond. But I was working with what textures I had, I guess. Or what's easy to get. Grass suit. Even though this isn't the grass suit. How to use. Press V to shoot left, press M to shoot right. Then if it touches ice, the ice will explode. And jump on the electric bolt and ride them. Now unfortunately, must have been really lazy because this is the exact same mechanic as last time. I think I couldn't think of something new. So it's just the same exact thing but retextured. Yay, thank you for saving me. You can keep the suit. I can get back to town now. Thank you for saving me. Bye. So yeah, you can probably see it's getting a little repetitive. Okay, so let's go over here. Oh. And let's make our way through the level. So over that side, there we go. Now this level would be much harder if you couldn't shoot through walls, but considering you can, pretty easy. It's snowing and raining extra hard. The planet's getting pretty cold if you look at the background. That level was really poorly designed and pretty boring. Yeah, this one's more interesting. Yeah, so this is the only destroy button we can hit. Now I have to figure out which one is the real destroy button. Nope, it's not that one. That one did a lot of damage. How about this one over here? Nope, not that either. How about this one? Nope. Correct answer, if you've been able to guess, is the one on the top right. This one destroys snow on the right. Hehehehe, you are never going to defeat me. Redacted. Okay. No, you beat me. Murmur will stop you. Okay. Next area. Mr. X4. Help me, I'm surrounded in Murmur minions. Grab the suit next to you. Use it to make the bad guys disappear. Okay. All previous suits mixed together. Now, this is kind of cool, but the thing is the power-ups are not really that different. Like, grass and electricity do the same exact thing, they just kill whatever it hits. And snow is kind of just like a worse version of both of the other ones. Thank you for saving me. You can keep the suit. I can get back to town now. Thank you for saving me. Bye. Yeah, so that's the same exact thing. You want to move on? Yes. Okay. Now, we have these little minion guys to deal with in these levels. Okay. Also, the planet's really cold now. There's no flamey stuff in the background. Okay. This one, kind of easy. And this is a little bit of a new zigzag pattern, I guess. Okay, this one is also another level which you have to watch out for getting soft locked in. Okay. I made it through. Hi, my name is Gnome, and I am going to take over the world. You are going down. Okay, so this is the final boss of the game. So, this is the one part of the game where the power-up that you use actually does matter. This is Gnome's snow form, because it's the same color as the snow in the game. So let's go over here and use our fire ride suit, and that really tore through him. Now for the water, we need to use the grass. And for the, what was it? Ice? We have to use electricity. For some reason, you can't use the flames on the ice, I guess it's too cold. Why did you beat me? Why? I was so close to taking over the world. Hi, I'm Bruno. You might have heard of me. I'm the guy in the legend. Thank you, Jared. Bye. So apparently we're like going to save this guy from the legend, and the moment we find him, he doesn't even help save the world. He just like runs away. But thankfully there's a box over here which says strength on it. And for some reason over here, the switches say they're in the hot position and not the high position, not the low position. Oh. But I'm pretty sure the top is supposed to be hot and the bottom is cold, and they're backwards for some reason. You move the lever up with your strength. You move that lever up with your strength. Then the weather started heating up. Now, one thing I forgot is this game actually does have music. So let me enable it really quick. This is what the music sounds like. And if I hit OK, it does have winning music. The world returned to its original state. Everyone is celebrating. You win! Saving, please wait a moment. So I'll let this music play, I guess, while we check out the extras features. Because not only did I make a game, I made games in my games. So let's check out the mini games. Rope climb. Okay. So, this game, you just hit one button, and it's your goal to climb the rope. It's kind of difficult because especially here you can only see like a block ahead, and you have to be very careful or you'll die like that. Next game, hurdles. Okay, this game very similar. Okay, I died at the first hurdle. Let's try again. It's one hurdle, two hurdle. You don't have to jump over all of them, you can just slide under some of them. But unfortunately, that game's hard too. Then we have the trivia section. So if you're paying attention, you might be able to remember all these answers. Well, I'm not going to give you the answers, because I don't know. What was the last boss's name? Every question, cap sensitive. Even though for some reason, whatever you type in doesn't matter. You answered Gnome, you are right. Who is the main character? If you answered Jared, you are right. Who made this game? Well, that's redacted. How many minigames are there? If you answer 3, you are right. Who is the person from the legend? If you answered Bruno, you are right. What color was the shot? If you answered green, you are right. You have finished the quiz. You have earned a special signature here in the code, in BB code. Make sure to include the other parts because it might take a few pages, no spaces. Okay, let's skip through that cringe. And next, game music. So you can, I guess, listen to the whole soundtrack of the game here. It's a little useless because there's only 2 songs. Now there's also a chat functionality. So you can chat with the winners of my game. And I think this feature has never actually been used before. So yeah. Then we have the boss play area where you get to play as the bosses in the game. Now if you remember the bosses, they were really not that spectacular. This guy just went left and right. So you have the ability to go left and right and I guess jump, because that's a little bit more interesting. Let's look at the next boss. Okay, boss number 2. This boss. Remember, it just teleported around, so that's what you get to do all day. You can just teleport around. This is very intellectually stimulating. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Not really. Okay, the third boss. This is kind of the exact same thing as the first one. All this content is just recycled, I guess, to make it longer. Okay. So you can just walk around like this, and that's it. Now, for the final one. You can pretend to be the final boss, but you don't get the parkour course because he's too tall. So it's even more boring. Okay. So, that was the game. And out of the 3 contestants, I got 2nd place with this game. Pretty cool. Kind of. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not a good sound. Okay. Here we go. So let's disable the music real quick. And, let's see. What's this? Oh no! It's the final boss. The final boss. I'm Gnome, and now this is an HD version of the boss fight. HD version? Let's see. Can I, defeat you? Pew 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 pew! No! You can't. You can't do this to me. Ah! I can do this. All day. Ha ha ha. Well, that, ends my stream.